Alright, welcome back to Dishonored. This time we're doing the Bridgemore Witches DLC. Um, I don't know much about this one, other than it involves witches, I would assume. Uh, so, we'll see how that goes. The save game of Knife of Dunwall has been found. You can use your progression in the Bridgemore Witches. You will retrieve your equipment and powers. Which progression do you want to use? Well, yeah, let's use that, I guess. Okay. Interesting. We'll keep it on better. Not trying to suffer. You've been ill at ease ever since you assassinated Empress Jasmine Caldwell and aided in the abduction of her daughter Emma.
He knew. The black-eyed bastard knew that when my blade stilled the Empress's heart and delivered her daughter to the Lord Regent's men, everything would fall to pieces. He watched me do it anyway. And now the world's gone mad. Plague grinds the city down. Corruption rots. A mad killer roams the streets by night, seeking revenge. The overseers have stormed my hideout in the flooded district. And I'm in a strange duel with a mad witch named Delilah for the fate of the Empire. I'd say I was being punished, but I know that the world doesn't punish wicked people. We make our choices and take what comes. And the rest is void. I can't say I wasn't warned.
So it seems to continue right on, like right after the other DLC.
The men are recovering well from the attack, but they don't understand the danger they're in. My mother warned me never to make an enemy of a witch.
Is that Corvo?
Corvo, here to settle our debt. You understand, I won't make this easy for you.
Oh, whoa. Okay, we got Corvo. I don't know how I'm supposed to deal with him. If I can, without now. I think I just have to fight him. I don't think there's a way to peacefully resolve this. Ow. Okay, can't block bullets. I mean, you know. You can teleport, stop time, can't block bullets. Going the whole game without fighting a bunch makes me bad at parrying, that's for sure. That was just a dream?
What is it?
Thomas has returned with the information you requested. He's waiting for you below.
Okay. Corrupted bone charms are powerful bone charms that come with a cost. Locate them like normal bone charms, but listening for the song they emit, or with the Void Gaze power, equip them in the Bone Charms tab for return. Corrupted bone charm. Which one? Oh, this. Damage taken is reduced, overall movement speed is reduced. Yeah, no thanks. I'll do that. Want to slightly increase, this is probably what we'll do. Here, another bone charm. Changed my butt binding. Put gaze up top, that down below, this on the left. Oh, it's below me, okay. Here, upgrades equipment, boot stealth 1. Our troubles began with the name Delilah, a mystery given to Dodd by the face he sees in his dreams and whose voice he hears when kneeling at the shrines hidden in the lost parts of the city. None of us have ever heard this voice, but we know its power. It spoke to our master, telling him of his coming doom and saying that solving this riddle was the only way to escape. We know nothing of Delilah except that we found a whaling ship by that name. A genius connection, but where the outsiders' word is concerned, there are no coincidences. We discovered the ship was named after a woman who once walked the halls of Dunwall Tower with Jessamy Caldwin. Later she became a painter and apprentice of Sokolov himself, until she snared an aristocratic patron named Arnold Timish. We met with Timish's niece, who offered us information on Delilah in exchange for eliminating her uncle. Removing aristocrats was our specialty, so our master agreed. With barrister Arnold Timish gone, his niece divulged everything she knew. Delilah was much more than a painter, and she was hiding in the old Bridgemore Manor outside the city. But by then, we were too late. Delilah anticipated our threat. For some time, she had been working her corruptive influence on the best of us, the assassin Billy Lurk. Delilah turned Lurk against us, and together they sold us out to the overseers. When we returned to our hideout in the flooded district, we were swarmed by gold mask and hounds, but Dowd is quick and wise in our trade. In the end, he kept us alive, though there were losses. Now our resources are strained, some of the men are grumbling. I see the strain on Dowd's face, killing the Empress, handing over her daughter. Those are not easy burdens to bear, and Lurk's betrayal weighs on him heavily. His sleep is troubled by curses and shouts. Now we make preparations to strike back at Delilah. She is planning something in Bridgemore, something that affects everyone in the Isles, and she will be expecting us. Like our master, she shares her gifts from the outsider with those who follow her. How many are there, I wonder? I have no secrets from my master. My loyalty is without question. But I fear these may be the last days of the Wellers, perhaps the last days of Dowd. Ominous. This chest. Oh, we got a new ability. These all seem to be the same. Pull, though. Pull inanimate objects towards you from a distance. Consumable items are used, restored immediately. Pull can silently disable a security system if used on the well oil tanks powering the device. Pull living things and bodies towards you from a distance. When enemies are pulled close enough, they are suspended in air. Corpses and unconscious bodies are automatically carried. Okay. That's a new one. I'm guessing that's what they were using on me when I played as Corvo and came here, because they would, like, pull me towards them. Improved armor. More ruins around. Let me talk to him, though.
I found Lizzie Stride. Getting her to lend us her boat will be a bit complicated, however. She's in Coldridge. From what I hear, they've got enough on her to hold her for about 1,000 years.
Coldridge. We can use this. We'll get her out. And Stride will have to pay back the favor. We'll have our transport.
Ready to leave, sir? Or should I wait?
Wait.
At your pleasure.
Need to look around a bit more.
Taking prisoners is exactly the sort of thing I'm talking about.
You don't have to remind me. It's Billy's doing that the Overseers found us. That...
Level 1, grab inanimate objects from afar with LT. Items such as money, ammunition, and keys can be pilfered from a distance. Other out-of-reach objects such as bottles or well-oil tanks can be picked up. Pull living things' bodies from slightly higher mana costs than inanimate objects. When enemies are close enough, they are lifted helplessly and can be executed or choked out. Corpses or unconscious bodies are automatically carried.
Wasn't Dowd. Dowd should have caught it. And now witches. He's not the man he was.
Quiet. You're going to get us killed.
Hey, fellas.
Dowd.
They both just disappeared.
This will hold while we're away. Anything short of cannon fire.
Let's hope it won't come to that.
Anything else?
Nice.
Not seeing anything.
They say he let Rothwild live. Is Dowd getting soft?
Rothwild's not coming back anytime soon. You should spend more time thinking about your form.
Anytime you think I'm a little soft, you're welcome to come by my office. Bring a blade.
Yeah, that's what I thought. I wonder if being lethal in this would make
Is
them,
it time to go, sir?
like, more confident in Dowd? Definitely seems like they don't like the whole idea of me being a defeated Corvo in a dream, especially. Guess you could lose. You need Lizzie Stride's boat to reach Delilah's stronghold at Bridgemore Manor. Unfortunately, the leader of the Dead Ills gang is locked up in Coldridge Prison, and you've got to break her out.
Delilah doesn't leave Bridgemore Manor anymore. She doesn't have to. Which means I have to come to her. The manor's upriver, far out past the quarantine line. I'll need a ship. I've lived in Dunwall's underworld a long time. I know the players. Gang leaders, madams, corrupt officials. But what I need is a smuggler who knows the river, someone I can trust. It's a reflection of Dunwall, or perhaps myself. That after all these years, the best choice I have is Lizzie Stride.
She looks a little
And
feral.
Lizzie Stride is in jail.
Looks a little feral there. As Dodge, you can use your network to spy. Okay, it's the same thing as that before. The upgrades available. I'm guessing I don't keep the upgrades I had, or do I? Favors. If you're disguised as an overseer has been summoned to Coldridge Prison, your contacts will intercept him and send you in his place. Pull the prison guards long enough to get you inside. Sweep of the prison for contraband has yielded a number of heretical artifacts. One of them will activate this place for the right bribe. Forge requisition orders allow you to contact to deliver stun mines to the prison. I'll do the overseer one. Right.
This should get me in the front door at least. Looks like I'll need to check in with those guards by the gate.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
Overseer. About time, Overseer. We sent for you hours ago.
There was a problem with the waterlock.
Fine. Listen up. The incident took place in the interrogation room. Cross the yard and keep going straight. Anything else is off limits. Understand? Don't go exploring. Don't speak to the prisoners. We're not here to listen to you preach. Don't forget you're in Coldridge now, not the Abbey. We asked you here for one reason.
I'll be gone before you know it.
The cell controls above the courtyard, prisoner cell blocks, and execution yard are off limits. You've donned an overseer disguise in order to infiltrate Coldridge Prison. The prison guards summoned an overseer to investigate the cult scene in the interrogation room and will probably expect you to play the part. Okay. Lizzie Stride, the leader of the Dead Eels, is somewhere inside Coldridge Prison. The former Lord Protector's escape is with the place on high alert.
Guard! Open the gate.
You want the interrogation room. That's where it happened.
Remember that an overseer has been summoned to address the situation in the interrogation room. Until the overseer arrives, no one is to enter the interrogation room. The prison cells are off limits to overseers and other visitors, no exceptions.
No, stupid gut. What is wrong with you? What's wrong with
This mask won't
We're
fool
sending
our
3 men to the
pylon.
firing squad, and no one knows what actually happened.
Hey, don't you owe me a drink? Didn't they do it?
Hamrick Drink said he chose a bad day to sleep in. Morris lost his
We'll go back and get that.
Neither of them knew anything. They died.
Right through there. You can't miss it.
What's
None of the
this?
guards that went into question came out.
I'll be careful.
Okay. Okay. Looking. Alright. Gonna get a kind of idea of what I'm dealing with here.
You're free to go. This is the Abbey's problem now.
Do whatever you need to do. I'm not sticking around. And don't leave any, what do you call it, black magic lying around. I don't want to be cursed or anything.
Don't leave any black magic lying around. Yeah, I'll scoop all that up, take it with me.
What
Don't
happened
you?
here?
I would say Delilah happened here. This looks like something weird happened. Dear Officer Ashfield, I would like to most humbly request access to documents concerning the new experimental choke dust which you may have recently found yourself in possession of. I understand this is a delicate subject matter, and I assure you every precaution will be taken with the documents to ensure they remain confidential. If access to these documents is agreeable to you, please have one of your men deliver them to my cell. Respectfully, your friend in A25. Interrogation logs. Goal, location of collaborator, and theft of goods. Heated metal bolts applied to feet. Promising response at first, but then subject lost consciousness due to shock. Confession to vandalism, sleep deprivation, disorientation. Subject falsely confessed to crime as well as other unrelated acts. Location of weapon cache tied to attacks on river patrol checkpoints. Water tank. Tank mechanism malfunction. Subject drowned. Name of conspiracy organizer. Engagement with phobia spiders. Subject divulged the information before the hatch. The spider basket was even opened.
Is she strapped in right? Good. Doesn't look like much, does she? Comfortable?
I'll read
All
the
right,
note in a minute.
we'll get this done. Let's start with how you got into Dunwall Tower in the first place. Was it one of the servants that let you in? One of the guards? Nothing? All right. Corporal, use the hammer. That's right. The smaller one. Can't really tell if she felt that. Don't want to break anything. Let's try again. How did you... Wait. You hear a kind of ringing in your ears? What's happening to her face? Is she going to... Oh no! Oh no! Shoot her! Shoot her! Shoot!
Okay, that's interesting. LT Wright, the hatter we brought in was trying to stash this loot in the canal. When we busted him, looks like he's the one who hit Lord Brimmon's carriage a few nights back. So far, he has not named his accomplices, but he will once he gets his turn in the interrogation room, document everything, and then deliver it to the Lord Regent's office. And make sure none of it gets lost along the way, or it's both our heads, actually. Yeah, that's definitely weird.
Only prison personnel beyond this point. No exceptions.
Keep the hatters away from the eels. The one in Section D, Cell 11, tried to attack that former dead eel leader again. We can't afford any additional investigations or mistakes right now, so keep them apart. Okay. What was that cell? Cell 11, Section D.
Seen anybody with signs of the sickness? Or someone else?
Am I allowed to go up here? No, but...
This disguise won't help me if I'm caught in a restricted wing.
Better make a pass over here. Ridiculous. Stupid rats.
This controls all the cell doors.
Bunch of crap.
Right, following the escape of Corvo Otano, the council appointed by the Lord Regent has decided it is of the utmost importance to increase security measures at Coldwich Prison. The recommendations made by this report include structural measures such as increasing the heights of walls, sealing ventilation shafts, and ensuring sewer entrances are inaccessible. Additionally, staffing at the site must be increased to thoroughly cover all exits and maintain observation of all major corridors. Special addendum: in addition to the new measures outlined herein, the Council has consulted both the Abbey of the Everman and Royal Physician Anton Sokolov, who is also head of the Academy of Natural Philosophy, asking for guidance and equipment in the handling of these causes, which are more exotic in nature. While we have dismissed reports of the supernatural in the past as old wives' tales and lunatic heresy, recent months have convinced us that there are matters afoot that we do not fully understand. As such, prison executive personnel are encouraged to welcome the presence of both the overseers and anyone working under Sokolov's technical guidance. Cell control system. Set first tumbler to match cell section letters, set second and third tumblers to cell number, pull lever to confirm selection, ensure that each cell opening request and selection are verbally confirmed, investigate and report any suspected malfunctions immediately. Okay. Remember to take extra care in logging transfers. Even temporary transfers of prisoners from one cell to another must be recorded in the logbook. Ensure that the logbook is available in the guard's booth between sections C and D at all times. The logbook of all transfers within the prison is kept in the guard booth. Okay, so I should be able to find her cell number. Do I have to, like, deal with most of the guards before doing that? Or is she gonna, like, teleport out or something?
No, stupid goddamn.
Okay, I should probably go back out here. I think they'll still allow me to walk around as long as I don't.
Did you hear Morris was
Anything
dragged
weird.
off by the overseers for some black magic nonsense?
Don't look at me. I don't know anything about what
But I
happened.
can do it. Once the cell door's open.
You? How?
In the first rush, I take 2, 3, before they get their swords out, pick up their pistols. I'm a good shot.
How good?
I'm better than most of the people here. It's a fact. If I keep moving, I can take the rest one-on-one. It'll be bloody, but it's doable.
You're not thinking. If a fight even starts, you'd be finished. When that alarm goes, your odds are just about zero.
All logbook entries must contain the prisoner's name and the destination cell number. The logbook is in the guard booths between Section C and D. Do not neglect to log every prisoner transfer. Failure to do so is punishable often. Executions of personnel responsible for enabling the escape of the former Lord Protector will continue today. The execution yard remains off limits unless otherwise specified. Additional security installations along the execution yard wall are complete. Additional work on the main gate will continue throughout the coming days. All workers must show identification for the duration of the construction. Where is the execution yard? Because I would like to save that guard if I can. Really did up the security though.
All cells in Section B are under quarantine until further notice. Prisoners who have been transferred from Section B
Don't.
will be observed for
Not until
signs
the
of
overseer
infection.
finishes. I don't want to think about it.
Mark mine items upgraded.
You're making a huge mistake. I'm a barrister. I've got all your names. Morgan and Taylor. Woodsewer and Watkins and Linden. They'll go into a
Got it there.
science deposition. I've sent word to the Lord Regent's office. None of you understand what I can...
Section B will remain closed until the conclusion of the investigation into the escape of Corvo Tano. Prisoners have been moved into the cells on the other side of the prison. Okay. See a way up over there.
You're signing your own death warrants. Let me out. Let me out of here.
Okay, how do I get past these guys without drawing unnecessary attention? I guess probably just taking them out one by
A
one.
reminder, the Coldridge prison remains under martial law. Guards are authorized to use lethal force
Or-
against any unidentified or unauthorized persons on the premises.
Get way up. Please grab that. There we go. The blueprint in there. What is that? What cell is this? A25. Oh boy, there's a guard up here. Could probably deal with him easily enough. And you can go right back in here. Here. Below me.
Lizzie's tried. She's in rough shape.
A21. A21 and 25. A25. Game, please. Okay. Gonna make me fall down. Baffle dust item available. I managed to get my hands on an experimental formula being tested right here in Coldridge Prison, a mixture the prison guards call choke dust, which is normally capable of rendering prisoners vulnerable for a few moments. However, this new formula has the potential to make the victim forgetful as well. It's as if once breathed in, the dust causes an acute temporary stupor. Interesting. There's a lot of books. Who was in this room?
Wake up, Lizzie.
I'm not telling you shit. Wait. Who?
Down.
Is that right? Whoever sent you, I'll pay double.
I've come to break you out. You can owe me the favor.
What kind of favor?
Doesn't matter. You'll be dead in another day here.
What kind?
It's just a boat trip. Upriver. Past the blockades.
Then you're out of luck. My boat, the Undine, now belongs to someone else. My second-in-command double-crossed me and took it. A little shit named Edgar Wakefield.
It's a situation I'm familiar with. Can you walk?
Get me out of this damn thing and I'll fly. I can pay you to get rid of Wakefield.
It'll be my pleasure. Come on.
I'll just get my tiara.
Lizzie Stride can't walk, she'll need to be carried out of Coldridge. Of course she will.
Down. I think
I'll have to carry her out.
Alright, that makes things slightly more complicated. Let me see if there's a route that I could take by teleporting to get out of
All
here.
prison personnel will stay clear of the interrogation room until the representative from the Abbey has provided is free of any heretical corruption.
I mean, pretty much. I should be able to get through there. Yeah, as long as I just go the way that I just came from, I'll be able to get out, no problem. Just gotta pick you up.
Prison remains under martial law. Guards are authorized to use lethal force against unidentified or unauthorized persons.
Okay, the only hard part is going to be really just getting out of here. Where's that music box? To deal with that. Okay, carefully.
She's beaten, but not dead. See that her wounds get attention.
It will be done. All quiet, sir. Ready to go.
No, not yet.
Not yet. Keep to your post.
Good luck, sir.
I have a few things I need to do still. Mainly getting bone charms, but I also want to explore around and see what else there is going on up there. Still got the Overseer's Disguise, but the parts that I need to get to now for stuff is back in the areas that the Disguise won't have. Hey there, don't mind me, just walking through, you know. Can I do this?
They don't hesitate to kill their own.
Okay. My bad. That's my bad. Just teleported in there. They they immediately looked at me like, huh? What? I'm gonna save when I get to the top of this hill. I don't want to climb the hill every time. That seems to be the people that I wanted to save, though, in there. Hold on one sec. Let me fix my chair just a bit. I don't like that the guards are both looking at me.
They don't hesitate to kill their own.
Here for service on the day of Corvo Atano's disappearance from custody. For gross dereliction of duty and the reasonable suspicion of treasonous conspiracy, I hereby sentence you to death. Ready.
Oh, dang it. I wasn't quite fast enough. I need to deal with them all quickly.
They don't hesitate to kill their own.
You failed to appear for service on the day of Corvo Atano's disappearance from custody. For gross
Only 2 guards.
dereliction of duty and the
Dang it. I need to get the one that's standing next to him then, I guess. First.
They don't hesitate to kill their own.
You failed to appear for service on the day of Corvo Atano's disappearance from custody. For gross dereliction of duty and the reasonable suspicion of treasonous conspiracy. Someone get over here!
I'll just wait for the shift change and make a break.
Good idea. Is there a way to get rid of this overseer music box? Somewhere over here, and I don't know. It seems to be this. They're playing it through the speakers. That's annoying. Bird of prey. Got a rewire tool that's useful sometimes. Be more useful if I wasn't doing non-lethal, but yeah. Okay, let's climb back up here. Sounds like one of them ran into here and died. Makes me feel like my disguise will no longer work. Maybe. I guess I could try it. Hi? Oh.
You want the interrogation room. That's where it happened.
Okay. That's interesting.
All right, you get up.
Guards!
Oh, that's... they didn't like that. Don't jump on things while they're looking at you. Got it. There's still more to do here. Try not to rush through anything. There seems to be 2 guards, one there and one underneath me.
Trembling hands, blood from the eyes. Any day now it'll start.
The plague.
Don't make me take that away from you.
You wouldn't be able to.
I didn't know she had it. Why'd she take my money?
He's afraid. Otherwise, he'd come here and settle it himself.
Rat, damn you.
Quite a few guards down there.
Crazy.
That's Slackjaw. Maybe. Why did he throw him? Well, at least he didn't die from that. Sleep darts in there. Definitely something in there. A10. Let's go open that one.
Help! Someone's breaking out. Guards, come quick! Someone is trying to escape. Get me out of here.
Are you serious? Yeah, what cell did I say? You got distracted me. It was A10. Okay. And A11, I guess. Waiting for the power to charge back up. We will then teleport right here. A10. A11. I could probably just open all of them, but I don't want to cause a bunch of chaos. Sleep darts are always useful, especially now.
This better be worth it.
This better be. What did that give me? Full power distance and speed are increased, mana cost of full power is increased. Maybe. Might use that. Okay, C19, nothing. Nothing. One's broke open. Choke dust.
Ha! I shit bigger than you.
2 guards down there. Okay, he's kind of in a weird spot.
You think Corvo's running around the city and
Check the law.
executing people he doesn't like?
Make room for the
You're crazy.
This never happened to the SS.
No, no. I I've seen him. Remember?
At the riot, she'd hold inspections with the royal protector trailing after.
Thoughtful, almost. Wish we'd taken care of. I bet when he left here, no one saw a thing. He could come back until the neck snapped.
That was then. You're forgetting about the Empress.
Whoops. Dang it. I mean to fall all the way down. I thought they were talking about Corvo.
Check the log.
Game. It wouldn't let me grab him. Not get too impatient here.
Crying about that dice game? Please, not now.
Guard right there. Sounds like another one below me.
It's going to start any moment, and I'll die weeping blood.
Rat! Damn you!
Where's Harold?
Nope. And I didn't save, did I, before getting the one guy? Nope. Should probably save after getting him. Okay, almost fell all the way back down. I don't want to save after every person, but it seems to be somebody in the guard room. I need to get them first. Would be my guess. There's someone in there.
Just give me the one chance. I'll never ask anything again. It's going to start any moment, and I'll die weeping blood. Witchcraft!
Nah.
Where's Harold? He's not in his cell.
There's 3
Check the
guards in
log. Moving people around to make room for the politicals.
We're gonna try this.
Find the outsider.
I know you're here.
Well, that didn't work. That's supposed to have 3 charges on that line. That's why I'm confused.
Check the log. We've been moving people
Just
around.
give me
to
the
make
one chance. I'll never ask anything again.
And it wasn't easy with the Empress.
If I put it on the floor, does it work better?
She'd hold inspection with the royal protector trailing after her.
Any day now.
I wish we'd taken care of him. He knows our fate.
I feel like that's still gonna trigger the alarm.
He could come back.
Or not. Or not. That works pretty well. Okay, so that's to the alarm. Ignition. Elixir. so A21, like it's been removed to D11, really removed. This isn't going too bad. I'm trying to look at the cells and see if there's anything worthwhile in any of them.
You think Corvo's running around the city in a mask? Executing people he doesn't like? You're crazy.
I'm telling you, it's him.
No, no. I've seen him. Remember? At the riots.
What was he like?
Cold.
All logbook entries must contain the prisoner's name, destination. I already read that.
Thoughtful, almost.
That guy's floating in the air. There's a trap right
That was
there.
then. You're forgetting about the Empress. That was when he had something to lose.
He's gonna put a loot in there.
They do. You just haven't been there to see it happen.
Well, nothing that important. But I guess I could open it and try to go back and get it.
That bastard thinks he can taunt me. Just wait until there's no bars between us. That'll be a good day.
Let me eliminate some more of the guards first, I guess, and then we will... Right. One up there. Multiple up there. Down there. Maybe leave those alone. I don't remember what that cell number was. It's A01. That was dumb. There you go. Make dumb mistakes on the mission. Open A01, shall we?
You think Corvo's running around the city in a mask? Executing people he doesn't like? You're crazy.
I feel like he's just faking, but come on.
I bet when he left here, no one saw him.
You're forgetting about the Empress.
Out we go. I took longer on that mission than I probably should have, but it's fine.
All quiet, sir. Ready to go.
Let's go.
Collected everything except for the coins. Maintained overseer disguise, leaving no evidence behind. Learned about the Bridgemore witches. Stopped the execution of the guard who helped Corvo. Wonder if he'll show up later.
Dunwall is changing fast. 6 months ago, Draper's Ward was where Dunwall's rich and well-born strolled and shopped and tried to be seen. The plague burned through it in days. Today it's a battleground where two street gangs fight over the spoils. The Hatters and Lizzie's gang, the Dead Eels. Lizzie Stride was the boss until Edgar Wakefield betrayed her and took her place. And the riverboat. It's the kind of thing that happens every day in Dunwall. I don't judge him. I've done worse myself. But I need that boat. Edgar Wakefield and I have business.
I got the Baffle Dust, which is like an upgrade to the normal Choke Dust. We'll get that. Allied dwellers will dump a crate loaded with supplies overboard near the Undyne. You will have to dive to retrieve the contents. A tunnel dweller has been bribed to bring a rune from the depths of Dunwall storm drains and place it within reach of the surface. A laborer you saved from the jail cell and Rothwad slaughterhouse has some useful information for you. Meet him at the textile mill. Sure, I guess. Why not?
The textile mill used to run off a water wheel before the canal went dry. It started up again recently, and whatever the Hatters did to get it working has enraged the Dead Eels. They're fighting in the streets.
The Dead Eels and the Hatters are engaged in a full-scale gang war. Lizzie Stride, leader of the Dead Eels gang, is captain of the ship Undyne. Aid Lizzie and use the Undyne to sail up the river to Bridgemore Manor. Okay.
Draper's Ward ain't yours. We got here first.
Bring out the geezer.
We've been here 8 years. We ain't leaving.
When's your old man coming out to fight?
We've been making something for you, little eels.
What's the matter? Too much knitting to do?
Crawl back to the river. You ain't a real gang. You're just a bunch of mudlarks.
Come on and fight! Or are you too busy making dresses?
Come on, let's dive into it.
Somebody get over here!
They are going out. Looks like they win.
That's another one for me.
I have a funny feeling that neither of them would be on my side. I feel like they would both attack me on sight. Maybe not. Yeah, I'll try.
Huh?
Oh.
Right.
Okay, it was worth a shot.
What?
Someone wants to get kicked in the gob.
Not the gob.
Huh?
Yeah, someone's still around.
Why is that glowing blue like I can pick it up? Bring a man to represent my black-eyed groom. Fetch a woman to represent me in my youth. Lay them together in an eternal circle. A wedding band to bind them. Placed on the silver tray. Do this for me, dearie. Okay, so it's another green. Man to represent black-eyed groom, a woman to represent me in my youth. Renewal of her vows to the outsider, complete the ritual to collect the wedding gift.
Oh, just let him show his face. See what I do then.
Bring a bride to the wedding circle.
Someone wants to be kicked in the gob.
Is it a particular person, or is it just like I don't think it would be her.
Someone wants to get hurt.
In rune. There's something over there, but I can't tell what. There's another rune over there. An arc pylon down there. That can't be good. I'll try to go this way first. They're all just doing their own thing. I'm gonna continue doing my own thing. I just hope that they fight it out over there. What's down here? That's good. Hello, friend. As instructed by your whalers, I have dragged this horrid thing up from the depths of the storm drains and placed it in the agreed-upon location in hopes that you, and only you, recover it. But be warned, poor fortune has followed me every step of the way since laying hands on this thing, and I'm overjoyed at the prospect of leaving it here and being done with it. May it treat you better than it has me, and if some unlucky local has stumbled upon this wicked bone, heed these two warnings. As I have said above, poor fortune will find you, but more importantly, this is intended for delivery to the most dangerous man in the Empire. If you are in possession of something he wants, you may count your remaining hours on one hand. Well, that's pretty straightforward. Alright, we got that. That's good. You're really going at it up there. I don't reckon I should help them. You guys are both standing near a safe that I would like.
I admit, I'm stymied. I thought dragging it up out of the mud was the hard part, but I have no idea how to open it.
Hammers?
Really? Look at that thing. You think hammers will break it open?
Explosives.
Sure. The sound brings everyone running. Then we gotta share. And what if it calls some meals, huh?
There must be a way. Think what could be in there.
You know what would be funny? If it wasn't locked.
What? Of course it's locked. Look at it.
You mean you haven't even tried it?
What do you think I am?
It's definitely not locked. Neither of you are gonna walk away from it, though, are you? That's fine. We'll do this. Oh, there's a key. Okay. I was about to say. It really would be funny though if it wasn't locked and they're just both sitting there arguing about it for no reason. way through over here.
Quiet in the city. Almost like it used to be.
Almost.
Just a few. Get caught out when the dead eels come across the canal? No thanks. Every man for himself.
Hatter pride. I'm touched.
A former merchant from Draper's Ward, Better Days, Jerome now deals in black market and hard to find items from the safety of his apartment overlooking Culinary Canal. I need to deal with that arc pylon before I can get them. I could probably get him. That's not great.
Password system. The Hatters are getting organized.
As it seems. Don't throw them like that. Why do you do that? Okay. Password system, he said. Evans, be cautious with this equipment. It's very delicate and requires a skilled touch to operate. It is also quite lethal, so if you do not follow the proper procedures, you will cease to exist in the wink of an eye. Acquiring this technology took a great deal of politicking and expense. So, I repeat, do not be reckless with it. Once the system is set up and operational, we will never see a dead eel darkening our doorway. The mill will become an impregnable fortress. Report any technical issues to me. Nurse Tremblay. Or Tremblay. Yeah, I don't know the password, so, not do that. And immediately get hostile people. Bet you the password's around here, though. Or maybe, well... I did just save, I guess.
What's the password?
I seem to have forgotten it.
Nice try, River Rat. Get lost.
Okay. I thought maybe since I did the thing where you buy, like, the help in before the mission started, maybe that would let me through, but does not seem so. Bone charm up there. Corrupted bone charm. While standing still, you cannot be seen by enemies unless they are in combat with you. Mana does not regenerate. It's really good, but also really bad. If you stand still, they cannot see you, but your mana does not. No thanks. I bet you that's the guy that I was talking about in the note. I doubt I can just get up there from this way. And I could, but chances of me aggroing those guys. Oh. It showed the climb up zone, and then it didn't. Well, it happens. What can you do? It would probably be easier to get over there if I like go up through the side building instead of doing what I just tried to do.
Come on. I want your mommy leg.
That seems to be the black market. Hello, Griff. I hope your business is going well. If you were interested, I have a little business proposal for you. The canal here in the Draper's Ward has been dry for some time now, enough time for the prized ox rust to take bloom in the mud. None of the ruffians patrolling this area know how special the flower can be, so I have no competition in harvesting them. But none of the alchemists or natural philosophers that can use them frequent this district anymore. Perhaps I can send you some bunches of ox rust to peddle for a commission, of course, and I can help you tap into an ammunition market here in the Draper's Ward. The gangs have gone into full-scale war, so demand is high. Let me know your thoughts, Jerome. Okay, so getting one of those is good. Hi. Can I buy stuff from you?
Welcome to the Draper's Ward Salvage and Resale, or the Black Market if you'd prefer. It's Dowd, right? Recognized your face from the posters. Not that I'd ever say anything to anyone, believe me. I'd be happy to have you for a customer.
What are you selling?
Tell me what strikes your fancy.
There's that. Guess I'll get that. That seems important. That's good. I like that.
Let's get this guy. This is gonna hurt. You bastard!
Somebody, give me a hand. I'll stick you.
Be required. Does he have...
How did it pass me by? All the others down with the sickness. Half the city's dead.
Choke on your
And
own
won't
blood.
make it 3 more months.
Let's see what's inside you.
That's another one for me.
We're losing business. I understand doing what's got to be done.
This post is awful. I almost broke my neck getting up here, and all day the Hatters keep taking shots at me like I'm some kind of carnival game. This morning I saw some lady up on the glass roof across the canal, and it kind of has me worried. I think she looked right at me. How'd she get up there? Are the Hatters recruiting ladies now? Anyway, since she's been up there, I can barely make out this thing she left behind. Can't tell what it is from here, but come nightfall, I might just climb up there and have a look. Gotta be wary of that arc pylon they set up down there. If they have that kind of gear, we're just outmatched. I wish Lizzie was back. She'd get us out of this.
Wakefield.
Lizzie kept to a deal once she'd made it. She weren't no cheat.
Are these guys supposed to be friendly to me or something?
Exactly. After
Doubt
last
it.
night, I don't know who's going to buy from us.
Hi.
Damn it!
Oh, yeah, they're... Okay. Well, I saved Lizzie, I think, so that's why I was wondering that. They do not seem to be friendly, though. They seem to be very much the opposite, even.
Is that? Huh?
Oh, wait, are you the same guy?
Who are you? Are you with her?
With her?
Delilah. Are you with her? No, but you don't have any roses.
What can you tell me about Delilah?
I used to make clothing for the Caldwins, you see. I adored them, especially young, precocious Emily. She was such a delight. Did you ever meet the Empress? She was so special. And I was able to count her among my friends. I had a lock of hair from young Emily, a keepsake given to me by the family when my hands grew too stiff and clumsy to work the needle. I have treasured it so.
And Delilah?
She visited me here. Such a surprise to see her, all grown up. So serious. Did you know she was once a playmate of Jessamine's? Before she was Empress, when they were both little. I thought it was a cordial visit at first, but it turned frightening.
What happened?
She made things come out of the shadows, long and grasping. I could still feel the cold on my neck. I sound mad, don't I? Perhaps I am. She questioned me and left me propped in the corner like a bolt of cloth. I couldn't move for 3 nights while she made the horrid markings you see now. Then she stole my only keepsake, my lock of hair from dear, sweet Emily. Ah, Emily, where are you? Damn that Corvo, and damn Delilah.
The dressmaker and draper's board once crafted upscale clothing for Emily, called one hair to the throne. My dearest friend, my costume ball will require 3 tailored outfits that are perfectly matching except for the color. We are going to play a game with our guests. You see, I'm saddened to hear of your deteriorating hands and the hard times on which you have fallen. As you were my first choice to craft these costumes, I will mention your physical difficulties to my doctor at the party. Perhaps he can be of some service to you. Farewell. Oh, hey, it's the Boyles were requesting him to make the dresses they wore in that mission.
Emily, she was such a sweet girl.
Can I help him? Doesn't seem
Half
like
the
he's in a
city's
good...
dead. We won't make it 3 more months.
How do I get the password for that door? I don't know if I can or not. At least not from here. Maybe I get it from one of these people or something. Maybe I get it from the next area. Not sure. There might be a note. The password.
Losing business. I understand doing what's got.
I'm gonna look up, make sure I'm not
Definitely
missing.
somebody around. Watch it.
How did it pass me by? All the others down with the
Picked
city.
up anything?
The Hatters are losing quite a bit, even. Okay, I've been up here.
I thought I was finished. They'll never believe who saved me. If you're here to kill me, make it fast or get lost.
No. You're looking for a password. What happened to her? She's just like sitting weird. Maybe back over here. Pretty sure I've explored those buildings pretty well. Thing is, the password could be anywhere.
Gotta keep my eyes open.
Well then. feel like I'm missing it. It's like right in front of me or something. Although I'm pretty sure it would have popped up as a mission clue. Maybe this is it. Hey Jasper, one of the dead eels apparently trained some white rats to come to the side of the canal, fetch shiny objects back to him. So far they've taken a few coins and a couple of bullets back over the eel territory. Pike saw one carrying a coin and tried to shoot it, but his marksmanship is lacking, huh? Be wary of them and crush little things if you get the chance. If one swipes one of the tools or keys or something like that, you'll be a laughingstock. They trained rats to come over here and take stuff. Pretty funny. Alright, I guess we'll go to the next area and see if...
Keep an eye out. We got company.
If maybe... I thought I could teleport further.
What? That's it. He's gone. Somebody, give me...
Hope that wasn't the thing to do. Oh, boy. I don't think I missed out on anything here.
I can tell so much about a person by their clothes. Yours tell quite a tale.
Is that?
Right, yeah, we'll try going here first, and then we'll come back. Maybe we'll find the code up here. Dressmaker in Draper's Ward once scratched upscale clothing for Emily Caldwell here.
Wakefield's a hard man, but he's not as fun as Lizzie. Lizzie enjoyed it more.
Yeah, even Lizzie never drowned victims in a sack. You can still see him squirming for air.
Yeah. How's he gonna top that?
Edgar Wakefield is on board the Undine. He's put all of the eels on alert since Lizzie's rumored to have escaped from Coldridge. He's expecting her. You will undoubtedly be a surprise to him.
Okay. Mr. Hat, there has been interesting activity since our raid on the dead eels a few days ago. It looks like Wakefield has been rooting out Lizzie's loyalists and chasing them off, or making an example out of them with some gruesome killing. I don't think he's got much of a hold on this gang, and things are likely to fly apart before long. Also, I swear I saw a woman lurking on some nearby rooftops last night, spying on the eels. She saw me looking at her and just disappeared. Perhaps you'll know what to make of that, Oscar. A mysterious figure was seen scouting the Undine and her crew, but they teleported away before they could investigate further. Renegade member that was loyal to Lizzie and sank him in the river near the Undine.
Got anything to smoke or eat? Blow off, chopper!
Out of order. Oh, hey, there's somebody up there.
Leave, we're missing. Luxury. Sitting next to the rip.
Overall movement speed is increased. Damage taken is increased. I mean, that wouldn't be bad to equip, I guess. I'll unequip that. Throw that one on.
Canal, at least. Just waiting to be taken.
Those prancing nobles in their fancy masks. Strip them of their jewels and set them on fire.
Yeah, there's 2 runes, 1 bone shard.
Drown. Set on fires first.
Wakefield sealed himself in the cargo hold of the Undine. Smuggling ships like this one often have a hatch underneath for dumping contraband if they get caught. Perhaps the Undine is no different.
I hear Lord Shaw's
Yeah.
making his way to the party by boat.
The rune over there.
There's the boat. Wakefield's probably keeping himself below decks, whatever I do to him. It will be a mercy compared to what Lizzie has in mind.
You ever get that creepy feeling of being watched? I've had that a bunch lately.
Funny you ask that. I had this feeling of eyes on me. I looked up on the roof of that building over there and...
There was a lady up there, right? I seen her too. Just staring. Then she was...
gone. In a wink. Yeah. We've seen the same thing.
Should we tell the others about it?
No. The others might think we're seeing things. First sign of the plague from what I hear.
Ruins in there. It's a trap as well. And a weeper, it sounds like. Just one, because I can handle that. The following note was found at the site of a ritual murder. Attached to the victim's face was 9 fishhooks arranged in a suspicious pattern. We feared that the two parties were involved in a conflict over the construction of a cell of superstitious charms, using pieces from older, possibly damaged heretical artifacts. Full investigation recommended. Focus on the persons named Belika and Zirkonos. Belika, you cheat. For months I poured coin into your pockets, paying for all the things you requested: food and lodging at the outskirts of town, livestock with birth defects for purposes I cannot imagine, toxic plants and alchemical materials. The baboon blood and cartilage of deep-dwelling fish were not cheap, I assure you, but even more costly was the scrimshaw I painstakingly acquired from sailors during the past week. Carved from the bones of whales and said to hum with powers from beyond the world. These cost me half my savings, and you swore that you could provide me with the charm I wanted. I was quite clear. I had your word that I would be able to visit Arabella in my dreams, that I could woo her while sleeping. You promised that she would love me. Instead, you delivered to me this lump of old bones, scratched and hacked at, wired together as if made by a child. For 2 weeks I kept it close to my heart, and at night when I slept I did see Arabella. Oh yes, I saw her lying with everyone I ever hated, rivals and enemies who bested me in business or in sport. Men who bullied or insulted me, including my infernal older brother. I woke each morning clenching my teeth in shame and rage. Such terrible nosebleeds I suffered, and my hair began to fall out in clumps. I threw the cursed thing into the lake just to be rid of it. You told me you were a sorcerer, a simple charlatan more like. But that as it may, I want you to know the day I decided to ruin your life, I will punish you for thinking me an idiot and taking my money. I could send an anonymous message delivered to the nearest overseer outpost, but what I've got in mind is more fitting. There's a gang that operates in Karnaca, assassins. I want you to know that all my remaining funds will be spent putting a contract on your pretty head. You'll never see me again, Lalika. But when the butcher's blade falls on your neck, or when the poison in your milk takes hold, I want you to remember that this is how I repay those who cheat me. What if she didn't mean to, though? Like, what if she tried to make the charm? And that's a weird thing to want the charm for, but you know, people be doing things.
What the fuck are you looking at?
What was the trap to? I didn't disarm anything. Don't see it either. I'll just teleport back out.
Someone's medic.
I didn't save.
Come on, spread out. What's this business then? Is anyone there? Must have been nothing.
Just let them calm back down. I don't want to have to redo that. That was dumb though. Though I teleported, it still triggered the trap.
Dowd, this is the second time now. I see something, or someone, out of the corner of my eye. But when I turn, they're gone. Someone is watching us.
You think? You're definitely not wrong. Alright, the crate's out here. There's a ruin under here. It would seem. Pearl or something down there. Or a well eye. Whatever it was, I couldn't pick it up.
You keep surprising me, Dowd. Not long ago, I watched you kill an empress and steal her child for coin. For a man like that, you went through Coldridge Prison with an awfully soft touch. I wonder, are you hoping it will change the way things work out? Maybe. Maybe not. The song's almost over, and when the music stops, we all fall down.
Interesting. And ominous. Save him. I'm not sure about the Granny Rags thing that she was wanting me to do. Mainly because I'm not sure what it wants me to do exactly. What is this? Why can't I pick it up? Oh, there we go. Weird little box, I guess. Some charm down there. Seems to be under the ship. I can probably just go under the ship. Is he seeing me? There's a glowing red light down there.
Lizzie's boat is smaller than I remember.
Why did I think this would work?
Oh.
To signal Lizzie.
I probably could have talked to him, huh?
Lizzie Stride is assuming control of the Dead Eels now. She's ordered them to give you safe passage.
Oh, well that's helpful.
Your friend Edgar Wakefield set me up to be taken by the City Watch, and you followed him. Took his orders. But you know what? I forgive you. All of you. I'm filled with love. But the following people each owe me a finger. Logan, Douglas, Bang Bang, Ferris, Pigface, the Bakers, And Annabelle.
Shit.
2 from you, Annabelle. Have a good night.
2 from Annabelle. Oh.
That piece of garbage, Edgar. I'm still living with his incompetence. He let the Hatters cripple the Undine.
Ship seems fine to me.
They took the engine coil. We're dead in the water.
What is it? Can we make a new one?
They don't make them anymore, not for an engine like the Undine's. We'll have to get it back.
The geezer still leads the Hatter gang, right? I'll pay him a visit.
It won't be that easy. There's a snag.
Always is. What's this one?
The Gazer's about 100 years old by now. He's got it rigged so that if he dies, the whole place gets gassed. So they're real careful around him. Got him a nurse and everything. Maybe you can cut a deal for that engine coil. Turn on the charm. One of the Hatters gave me their door password in exchange for keeping the rest of his fingers. It's whalebone. I never got to use it on account of the gas. And being in jail.
Just be ready to move when I get back.
Well, there's the password. The Hatters have stolen the engine coil from the Dead Eel's ship. The Undine, the ship is inoperable. Without it, it must be recovered before Lizzie can take you up the river to Bridgemore Manor. Where did the witch go that's teleporting around? I imagine that's what it is. He did teleport again, but I didn't see where she went.
What'd I see Dowd do then?
Just because he can do strange things doesn't mean there's an invisible man watching us. I'll ask him how he does it.
Are you crazy? Don't you dare.
What are you looking at?
You're gonna ask.
You should get where you're going, little man.
Okay. Rude. Let me go grab this bone charm. Ammo in greater amounts. Ah, boy. Let me out of the water. I relatively moved through there pretty good. And didn't get spotted. Almost dead to the trap.
Lizzie's pissed.
What are you planning?
Me and Ferris are crossing the canal later on. If you're looking for new recruits, no thanks.
Can you get in this building?
Good to have Lizzie back. We'll be on the river soon.
I guess I did, swimming underneath. Alright, let's go use the password to get into the next area, and it seems like they'll probably let me pass since I do have the password. We'll find out. These guys aren't hostile now, right? I'm not sure what I would need to... I'm not sure what I would need to do exactly, for the thing that Granny Rank's quest is. I'm sure I just need to pick up vehicle and put them up there. Probably. It's probably simpler than I think. I guess I can take this guy up there and see. Or maybe it's... No, it's probably the guy in here. Probably what it is. I'm gonna take a guess on that. Although I don't know who, I guess.
What's the password?
But that would make sense.
Whalebone.
Come in, Hatter. Sir, the Hatters are using the textile machines to make shrouds for the plague dead.
Now we know why they took the engine coil.
The man who runs the Hatters is more cunning than he looks. He can flood this place with a toxic gas. In time, it'll eat through our air filters. You may have to make a deal.
Combination is needed to reach the engine coil, running the mill. Finally, Beezer to see if he'll make a deal to get. Are they gonna let me walk through here, or are they all gonna be hostile? That's the question. One bone charm. The room.
Weren't wearing no clothes. Keep your head on. I was just asking. Just because you're in charge of the gate, it don't mean... Who's that? Come on, let's watch it!
Nope, they are not friendly. Guess that would be too easy, huh?
Just went through here. The Empress. Corvo Atano with her. They weren't wearing no clothes. Keep your hat on. I was just asking. Just because you're in charge of the gate, it don't mean the rest of us are idiots. Yeah? Well, since you're such a genius, it ought to be real easy to see who it was. So go check it out. Fine. I don't know why you're worried about nothing.
He's gonna go see who came through. Too bad I'm not over there anymore.
Gotta keep my eyes open.
Still standing up. He's moving up. Okay. That's 2 down. Well, 3, actually. It's over there. Lots of traps on that. Although, can't I just teleport through them? Or does it technically count as me, like, hitting them on the way? It doesn't matter either way. Well, this guy is the guy that's supposed to tell me something, right? Hello.
Dowd. Didn't think I'd ever see you again. After you helped us escape the slaughterhouse, I got a job here running the looms. They got us working around the clock, making shrouds for all of the plague victims. Kinda makes me sick. But they have to come from somewhere, I guess.
How do I get into the engine room?
It's down in the basement, but you can't get in without the combination.
And where would I find that?
Nurse Trimble. He takes care of the geezer. But I'd bet my broom handle that's only half the story. See, the geezer's supposed to be the boss, but Trimble never lets anyone near him. Claims it's for his health. I'm sure the geezer knows the combination too, except Fat Chance talking to him alone. Only time Nurse Trimble leaves is to check the lab equipment he's got upstairs.
Thanks for the help.
Okay, that's helpful. Hold on one sec, I was checking the weather because I saw that it's storming, but... Or my PC crashes. Fine. Well, that's unfortunate. It's booting back up now. Give me just a second. Don't know what causes that to happen, but it's kind of annoying. Let me get the game pulled back up, and hopefully it'll keep where we were. I was about to say, it's been doing so good today that it hasn't crashed or anything, and then, it just breaks all of a sudden. Alright, game's booted back up. Missions, Bridgemore Witches. Continue. It's right before talking to the guy.
Dowd, didn't think I'd ever see you again. After you helped us escape the slaughterhouse, I got a job here running the looms. They got us working around the clock, making shrouds for all of the plague victims. Kinda makes me sick. But they have to come from somewhere, I guess.
How do I get into the engine room?
It's down in the basement, but you can't get in without the combination.
And where would I find that?
Nurse Trimble. He takes care of the geezer. But I'd bet my broom handle that's only half the story. See, the geezer's supposed to be the boss, but Trimble never lets anyone near him. Claims it's for his health. I'm sure the geezer knows the combination too, except Fat Chance talking to him alone. Only time Nurse Trimble leaves is to check the lab equipment he's got upstairs.
Thanks for the help.
The lab equipment upstairs, got it. Looks like Skeeves ain't coming back from his patrol. It's been 6 days now, don't get me wrong, I ain't grieving because Skeeves and me didn't see eye to eye on many things, but it makes me sad because he swore he was bringing back a tremendous stash of coins he knew about up in the dried up waterway. I figured I'd part him from all these coins and a few card games, but that ain't to be. Who knows if that water ever comes on again. It just may flush him out, but I doubt it. When you get off duty tonight, we need to drink a toast to old Skeeves. Old rat. What do I use that for? Guy there.
How did it pass me by? All the others down
The bone charm over there. I can disable the wall of light from right there if I jump down. I gotta wait for him to move though.
How did it pass me by? Sickness. Half the city dead. 3 more months.
Always makes me nervous doing that, because sometimes they hear it and sometimes they don't. A little inconsistent on how far away they can hear that from. Got the key apparently. Had to make her way up to the top.
Hey.
What is who? Who's at that? Why? Alright, just gotta make my way up to the top and then not get seen. Okay, fine. We got one guard there, one on the stairs. You can probably see me from there. Dang it, he's getting up this way. Is he? No. Blueprint, explosive bolt. Need a lab key. Sure, one of these guys has it. Wasn't that guy? Not him either. He's just sitting around. The bone charm, and that's all I see. It's a friend? A foe? Gonna scream? I feel like she's gonna alert the guards.
What?
Sure is.
Oh no!
I knew better. I didn't know if perhaps that was the nurse, whatever her name was. Does not seem so. Metallic salts. I've got 2 ingredients for something. I wonder if it's to brew a potion or something for this guy up here. It's a good chance that walking in here is going to make him hostile, but...
Wakefield's miscalculated badly.
My name's Dowd. I'm looking for Lizzie Stride's missing engine coil. I'm giving you a chance to make a deal.
Yes, sir. Very reasonable offer. Geezer here says you're in luck. We only need that engine coil because someone shut off the flow that turns our water wheel. I sent men into the sewers to restore the flow, and not one of them came back. But what stopped them won't be a problem for the famous Dowd, will it? When the water flows, I'll give you the engine coil. Here's the key to the sewer entrance, and it's a pleasure to do business with you, Mr. Dowd. The Hatters will behave themselves, as long as you keep your end of the bargain, Dowd.
I sent our head mechanic into the sewers to try and get the water flowing in the canals again, but he hasn't been heard from since. We've lost other men trying to investigate what happened to him. Trimble.
This guy never made it back. Wonder...
Battery mechanic has not returned. Trying to restore the water in the sewers and its combination.
Still down there.
Warning, when replacing the well tank that powers the pulmonary machine, you will have precious little time to do so. If you fail to be diligent, Mr. Hat perishes, you will release a toxic gas that will end your life and that of your fellow Hatters. Is there a way to, like, cure him or something? Maybe that's what I'm picking up for. I feel like that may be the case. The calibration of my experiment timer is slightly off. They should be fixed immediately. I like to check on my experiments immediately after the bell chimes. I have this all perfectly timed from the bell ring to the walk to my lab. This should be a top priority after you return for restoring the water flow in the sewers.
Trimble's got good handwriting, which makes me distrust him.
Which makes me distrust him? Because he has good handwriting. Audiograph required. Experiment time.
Yeah, it's nice. Dowd, quick, come close. Before that son of a bitch Trimble gets back. Look at the pickle I'm in. Words out about your deal with Lizzie. I know why you're here. You want that engine coil? It's yours. You just have to do one thing, assassin. Kill me. This contraption, Trimble's machine, get it off me. Let me die. I'll give you what you want. All I have to do is pull that oil tank. No, not yet. Trimble's machine keeps me alive, but he's rigged it so that gas will flood the mill if I die. Insurance. Search Trimble's quarters. Upstairs, he has antitoxin he drinks every day, just in case I croak. You'll have to make some to survive the gas. But everyone will die. Not just you. These hatters. They're not my hatters, don't deserve the name. Trimble's been calling the shots for years. They can choke and die, every last one.
Is there a way to do that and not trigger the gas to kill everybody? 'Cause that's a little extreme. Toxin formula needs the following. Okay, so there's that. There's gotta be another way. Like, is there a way for me to get everybody out of here? I don't...
My lab is not a playroom.
It's done. Good man. I guess you figured it out. You gotta kill me now. None of your fancy knife shit. Just pull out the oil. When it's out, I'll give you the code. Easiest job you ever pulled. Pull the tank.
I saved right before that.
It's out. What's the combination? Dowd. You set me free, kid. Hatters are finished. That's good. And, something. Wish it had been Lizzie. I gave her the password a long time ago. But she never came. Beautiful smile. I need that combination. Right. You did your part. The number is 2, 3. Murderer!
Who put you up to this? Are you Stride's pawn now? Working for Lizzie? I'll finish you, I will!
Yeah, that seems like the bad way to do that. Maybe there's another way, just you have to find it. Well, the Hatters are supposed to be non-hostile now. to Bone Charm over there. Wait, sir, sometimes when you... Oh, that's a good one. That's a good one. Take that off. Put that on. Where am I supposed to be going? The sewers, right? Why is it not showing me where to go anymore? Did I mess it up somehow? Well, that didn't work well. Yeah, so you cannot teleport through them. I wanted to test that while I was down there, but we'll just go out this way. Travel to the sewer. I bet you that's what stopped the other guy. Probably, anyways. Even around here. Bunch of rats and those things. Okay, get through here.
I doubt you'll be needing this again.
Fairly eligible to-do list, stain with blood and grease, get a new spanner, river crust 8 old 1, check water flow control for Trimble, hopefully no rats, look for ox rush in the canal. Maggie likes red, get Maggie my locker key in case she needs to stash her gear in my apartment. The Hatter's mechanic's key opens the locker in his apartment located in Draper's Ward Street.
She's auditioning for the Dunwall Opera. More like the...
Shit.
Someone's coming.
Crap.
I doubt you'll be needing this again.
Hold on, I want to hear what they were saying over here.
She's auditioning for the Dunwall Opera. More like the Golden Cat.
She caught that hatter easy enough.
That fool. What if Dowd comes this way? He won't fall for a pretty face and a few tears.
Then so much for our little sister. But we'll make sure the job is done.
I caught him. Water control station. The bone charm right here. Take less damage from falls. No thanks. Although I've died twice to fall damage, so maybe I should use that. Who knows? Ruin up this way. Four of them. What are the witches doing down here?
I think Delilah wants us out of the way when her little ritual is all said and done. Why? Don't be dense. She's afraid of us. When the change comes, she'll only want the weaker sisters nearby.
That makes no sense. Our power flows from Delilah. Without her, we'd be reduced to dancing under the moon and parlor tricks. You must be wrong.
Why else would she put us here, right in his path? I wish he'd hurry up and come already.
I was about to say, watch her teleport behind me, and she almost did. Oh. Well, that's unfortunate. The momentum carried me forward, flung me in front of her. Oh well. Someone took the wrench to the water flow control valve. Please have someone find it and return it to the water control station. There's more beepers down below. Lots of them. Yeah, boy. Order. Do not use the venting system until the fan's motor is replaced. This thing nearly came off the drive shaft. I will let you know when it's back up and ready to go. No power. I can't just get through there, huh? Looks like I need a well oil tank. There's that. A few more weepers over there. We'll just grab this and leave them alone. There's not really much reason to mess with them anyways. This should break the fan and let me get in there. That was dangerous.
You're putting it together, aren't you? It's not easy. Delilah's exceedingly bright. Her coven is rising, with her as the night star to guide them. Change is coming, and Delilah has a plan. But do you, Dowd? And I don't mean stealing an engine coil or slitting an old man's throat. You're charging upriver, and I do believe you'll make it. But what will you do with what you find there?
I'm not sure. Guess we'll find out when I get there. Is there a way to disable the vents down here? Like, I bet you that's where the poison is. Is there not a way to turn it off? Seems to be the way back out. Where do I... Probably deal with them first, yeah. There's some fun. I imagine that's Delilah's work.
Let's just get the water flowing. Now to go get that engine coil.
Just like a distraction that they did to just try to make me have to come through here. I don't see a way into that room. Through one of the things in here. I don't think so, though. I think maybe that's just a later thing. Go back and talk to the guy, I suppose.
Don't make me take that away from you.
You wouldn't be able to if you tried.
I don't have time for games. Come out at once.
When I find you, you'll be very sorry.
Wow, what is this? What? I turned your water wheel on. Now you're hostile?
Come out at once.
Come on!
Let's get this. Very sorry. Watch it.
Ow. Blocked me in here.
Let's get it.
He betrayed me. Why am I not surprised? That, or he's setting off the little clock thing made him mad? I don't know. Sounds.
Somebody get over here.
You know what? I missed. Oh, there's one more. Well, that was annoying. Let me go get the thing from the apartment that the guy said to go to. There. My little customers, I've done my best to provide a provisioning service to you even after all the decent citizens have abandoned Draper's Ford, but now it is clear that there is no livelihood for me here now, and that association with you all will eventually cost me my life. To those who have never wronged me, I suggest you take your business to Jerome. He can be found in the second floor apartment just a stone throws away from here, next to Culinary Canal. His prices will climb now that I'm gone, but he seems like a fair enough man. For those who have harassed me, stolen from me, and driven me from my home, I hope you suck on the barrel of a City Watch pistol someday. I'm sure you will all meet a violent and unhappy endings. Goodbye, Mr. Mitchell. Well, it sounds like they made him mad. I come across some old writings that hint at a bizarre ritual, and I'm going to use it to prove to you for once and for all that all of this mystical stuff is just superstitious. When I get back from my mission in the sewers, we'll do this. But there's a trick. You'll need a bride, huh? Near as I can tell, she doesn't need to be willing. She doesn't need to even be awake. By the outsider's eyes, I don't even think she needs to be alive. So you go secure a bride if you can. I'll officiate this mock wedding. Once I just need.
Someone wants to get hurt.
Huh. Okay, let me grab this guy. Okay.
Is that
what? Mr. Hat, I've completed the final connections between the mill apparatus and the engine. The power generated should be far more than required to put the mill back into full operation, but I cannot vouch for the reliability of the engine itself. Therefore, I am traveling into the sewers to find where the water has been diverted away from the district. It is infinitely preferable to have this water flow restored, which will power our mill in perpetuity. Should the need arise to reach the engine during my absence, I have set the combination to gate 238. I will return soon. 238, huh? Okay, where would I get
someone's still prowling around.
I guess she would work.
Gotta keep my eyes open.
Although they're not hostile to me now, so let me go this. Thought there was someone over here that was dead. Maybe not. Wait, up here there was someone, right? Maybe. Could be wrong. Seems I was wrong. I guess that's how we're gonna have to do this then. I haven't found the ring, wherever that is. Unless it's like, oh, we jumped through the floor. There we go. Maybe not. Sure, it's around here somewhere.
Is that?
Is that?
Coin on a ring.
Sickness.
What? Is that?
I don't like the way the outcome for this is headed, but maybe it'll be fine. Where would a ring be? That's what it needs, right? Find a wedding ring. Maybe I can buy one from the shopkeeper person. Oh, I see the traps. Come on. Disable the traps.
The only other person I've seen go into the engine room is the mechanic, but he went into the sewers and hasn't come back since.
Don't see a ring anywhere. Gone to look into the water flow situation in the sewers. If you need access to the engine room while away, talk to Nurse Tremblay. He's the only other person with the door combination. It was, what, 238? There's the engine coil.
A chunk of metal and wiring. If this gets me closer to Delilah's throat, so be it.
I'm so annoyed about that. Where would I find a wedding ring at? Does not seem to be up there. Unless on
I'd ask you to kill me, but I know how it goes. I got nothing to offer a man like you. Put a knife in Trumbo's belly. Let me see you do it. Make an old man happy.
Not in here yet. There's a bunch of elixirs. Other odds and ends. Not seeing anything though. Quite sure where you would find that. Because it was down in the sewers somewhere and I missed it. Maybe on the boat. I'm not sure. It doesn't go downstairs. Triggered an alarm. Oh. There's a current in the water. Well, yeah, I'm not sure where I would find the wedding ring. I guess go check with the shop guy again. Maybe. Not too sure. It's up in that building, right? This guy.
I think
Right now,
Delilah
not this
may
guy.
be insane.
They don't have it. Oh.
Stand where you are, Hatter.
What are you waiting for? I can't stop you. Do it, lady.
That might be one.
You do it. You're always bragging about your kills.
Nothing to brag about here. Let him loose.
He's making me sick. Get out of here, Hatter. Run!
Unless this counts. I don't think it would. Where'd he go?
Someone wants to get hurt.
Kicked in the gob. Just let him show us
Not there.
See what
Say, would you consider doing a job for me? There's a man whose debt to me is well past due.
I'm not a bill collector.
I don't want the money. I want his head. I'd pay you well. And you can use the money to buy things from me.
I'll do it.
Huh. Thank you. Skinflint is a chain smoker. He likes to light up in the old canal tunnel and play Nancy for coin. I'd start there. Make an example of him.
Got it. Now let me see what you've got.
The best of Draper's Ward, all for sale.
I do need some of these. The hatter known as Skinflint has never paid Jerome for the goods he took. Skinflint is a chain smoker, charged with guarding the sewer door near the canal. Well, maybe that's gonna lead to this wedding ring that I'm looking for. Oh.
How did it pass me by? All the others down with it.
Is that...
Is that not the guy? How do I bring him back to the guy? Does that count?
Is that...
No time to bubble. Wow, we got somebody about.
Excuse me.
Someone
What?
Oh. Oh.
Someone!
No. I landed on its head. Oops. What was the window? Where am I? Okay, here we go.
Say, would you consider doing a job for me? There's a man whose debt to me is well past due.
I'm not a bill collector.
I don't want the money. I want his head. I'd pay you well. And you can use the money to buy things from me.
Sure.
I'll do it.
Huh. Thank you. Skinflint is a chain smoker. He likes to light up in the old canal tunnel and play Nancy for coin. I'd start there. Make an example of him.
Got it. Now let me see what you've got.
The best of Draper's Ward, all for sale.
Okay.
Let him show his face. See what I do then.
I thought I was finished. They'll never believe who saved me. If you're here to kill me, make it fast.
Unless this is what it's talking about, because he's got rings on his fingers, so let me try that. I doubt it, but... No. That wasn't it.
Half the city's dead. We won't make it 3 more months.
Yeah, someone's still
What?
dies.
Is that...
Definitely somebody about. Watch it.
Abandoned vault key. Oh.
How did it pass me by?
God.
All the others down with the sickness.
Abandoned vault key? Oh, it's this vault. I forgot about that. Gold. There's the room. Okay, that's nice. Now, do I have to kill this dude, or can I just, like, talk to him? Definitely not talk to him. Falling in the water is will kill the guy.
What? Keep an eye out. We got company.
Here, don't you wanna?
I hope you're keeping my little job in mind.
Skinflint is dead.
Thank you. I hope this expresses my gratitude. Please, take your pick.
Here.
Here's that.
Here's the guy. You do what you will with that. Pretty sure I've gotten everything. I've spent a while on this level, so let's go.
You are an enemy source, agent.
Whoa.
Let him go. Where'd you
Why are they attacking me? Did she betray me, or is it just, did I accidentally hit one of them with the thing? I am back.
Here's a surprise. The job's done and the fighting stopped. Used to be running for high.
Yeah, I think I accidentally hit one with the sleep dart.
Please, for the honor's down. Fire up the engine from the bridge. Get us underway.
Okay.
Definitely somebody. Watch it.
Well, that was certainly something. Apparently one person died, and I missed one corrupted bone charm. Where did I miss the bone charm then? Did I forget to re-pick one up?
The Bridgemores were an ancient family, bankrupted a generation ago. Since then, the manor has housed 2 street gangs, a smuggling ring, innumerable rats, and the Bridgemore witches. I'd always left them alone, but now a painter named Delilah had taken up witchcraft and formed a coven. She was trying something. A ritual. But what kind? The outsider knows. I cannot abide a mystery.
Well, I'd like to do that. Let me look at the favors. Your operatives will drop you a rune, some mana, and an open the fence to allow for more stealthy approach. Butler smuggled goods from the state and hid them by the shore. Your agents have paid one of the witches to meet with you and provide information. Should be wearing a red jacket. Arc mine charge. Oh, that was for the arc mine. That's the lethal one. Did me. That.
I scouted, sir. They've locked the front, and I've seen evidence of snares. Also, maybe it's nothing, but I spotted several statues of the woman Delilah. I don't know what it means, but I thought it was worth mentioning.
It means trouble. Anything else?
They're getting in and out of the house somehow, but I haven't spotted it. Sorry, sir. Best I can do.
Good enough. I'll take it from here.
Okay. Delilah Copperspoon's hideout is the old Bridgemore estate. Infiltrate the estate and find her. You know what? That's probably not a good thing. Or line. Oh, that's equipped. Power slash, you deal greater damage, you swing your sword slower. I guess I did reload after something and it messed up the They're on to me. The urn will have to stay here, Reggie, until we can return by boat and claim it. The Master's key, however, will go with me, and since you are nowhere to be seen, I have little choice but to scale the rocks by the waterfall and make my escape cross-country. Leave me out to dry on this one, and I'll put a bullet hole in your skull. Check the waterfall to see if the butler actually escaped. There. Trap. Dodd has left Draper's ward on Lizzie Strite's boat and could arrive within hours. Disable the grave switch. Isabel will lock the manor and wait for further instructions in the backyard. The witch named Isabel seems to have the estate key. She's Here, brother, I've sent you one of the strictures to guide you on your assignment to Bridgemore, and my hope is that heeding the warnings of the sixth stricture will be the utmost of your troubles with dealing with those heretics.
I hope everything is in order, sir.
Oh, thank you.
Strange doings, sir. I killed a hound in the yard, and it got straight back up and went for me. I had to crush its skull, to be sure.
Okay, good to know. Hole in the fence, backyard. Where did the waterfall thing go? what's back there. Is that where I came from? Don't know. Don't remember. Let's go find that hole. Plants gave me away.
A stranger is among.
That's unfortunate. Hold on one second. Alright, sorry.
I hope everything is in order, sir. Strange doings, sir. I killed a hound in the yard, and it got straight back up and went for me. I had to crush its skull, to be sure.
The hole in the fence not super helpful. The little plant thing, I guess I'll have to try to avoid it. Save. There's two of them. I use this to try to get past some of them. Great, now I got plants to deal with. A bone charm, and it looks like a ruin, maybe. A little hard to tell, actually. It would seem he did not make it. Got a key. Can I go up there? Oh, maybe. No, that just seems to go around. person that's supposed to meet me is supposed to be back this way. Wearing a red shirt. That's that would be her.
One of them she sent to Draper's ward was supposed to bring me back a copper teapot. Don't think I'm on your side, because I'm not. If you raise a hand to any of my sisters but Delilah, you'll answer to me.
Understood. What have you got?
When her ritual's done, Emily Caldwin's mind will be gone, and Delilah will look out through her eyes the rest of her life.
And Delilah will rule as Empress.
That's up to you. I've got my money. That's all I need.
Wait. What about a way in?
Use the crypt. There's a lever that opens one of the tombs. The lever is kept in the shed. That's all I can tell you.
The mechanized lid to the tomb of Giuseppe Bridgemore has been disabled. The missing lever may be in the estate's garden shed. What is help?
Oh, yes.
Okay, got the lever.
Nice.
The lever belongs to some mechanism, perhaps searching the grounds is it? Well, it's supposed to be in the grave, so I guess that's where I need to go. Needs to be back around the front, maybe.
I never see this place without thinking of what we found here. So tragic.
So mawkish, more like. Why do you obsess about the butler and his tramp?
Other corrupted bone charm. Yeah, it's just a chance for the investment ranged.
The ground, thinking of his love.
He was a thief.
Nice.
Oh, that's right there. What? They didn't see me. The dogs are gonna be a bit of a problem. How does she see me up there? Trap. Another trap. Like there's probably more traps, but nothing's taken. Okay, sorry, my microphone messed up. But down on his way, Delilah had me disable the grave switch and put it in the garden shed. I was trying to figure out. Okay, that does. Crap and a lot of rats. This seems to be falling apart. The statue just saw me. How do I get the bone charm without her seeing me? Not sure. Maybe I should deal with that first and then come back here.
And I thought the flooded district was run down.
Okay, that was... I literally got up the stairs and they started teleporting her all over me.
And I thought the flooded district was run down.
Didn't notice that I came through here.
Nice.
They probably. I don't like them teleporting around everywhere. But now, bolts shot from your wrist bow do much more damage, while it's always break. Not a bad trade-off. It's gonna be a time and a half trying to get through here on that PC. Especially with traps. Them teleporting everywhere, that's crazy. Search the studio. Disable 2 of the traps. Another one up here. This is going well for now. I can change very quickly. Oh, I didn't disable one of them. Well, I saved. Alright, let's just not mess with the trap. Lantern. The lantern is apparently used to open a gate through one of Delilah's paintings. Now that the painting is finished, I will sit in young lady Emily's skin and wear her face like a mummy's mask. Or armor's mask? Havelock and his lick spittles will put the child on the throne, but it is me. They will be crowning Delilah, the kitchen girl from Dunwall Tower. They called me Sokolov's apprentice, but whose paintings reach through to the spirit mind. They will never know their blunder, but I will be sure to whisper it into their ears at the executions. My followers will bear the lantern to the gallery in order to open the way to the void. There I will use the painting to complete the ritual. My walk into Emily's flesh must be undisturbed. The ritual has other uses, which I will explore over time. Any image made by my hand could serve as the focal point for this spell. I imagine one of my enemies as a still life imprisoned in a bowl of fruit without amusement.
So Delilah wants to use Emily to become Empress. Emily Caldwin.
So she uses paintings to enter the void. That's interesting.
Nice.
Very, we call it intuitive. Don't like that. The dog somehow. Oh, that's not good.
Evie.
Just gonna.
I'm glad I found it. Is the painting of the void sealed?
Yes. I put the lantern back in Our Lady's studio. It'll be ready when she...
Boy. Not gonna go well.
But I don't think Delilah will return this way. When she calls us, it will be to Dunwall Tower.
Probably true.
Evie, may I confess something to you? Promise not to tell the others.
Of course. You can always confide in me.
When I was in the studio, I painted the mark on my hand, just to see. It was foolish, I know, but I couldn't help myself.
Never be ashamed of your ambition. It's why she chose you.
Dice.
Skulls are bad news. Ruin above me.
Didn't you hear? She finished painting the air. It's flawless. She's begun the final phase.
Then she's in the...
I've ordered the lantern be placed in my studio in the West Wing. Use it to enter the painting only if your situation is dire. I'll be busy preparing for the ritual and cannot be disturbed. I trust you can handle doubt should it materialize.
Alrighty.
Been read for a second.
It won't be long now. All of our patience and work will be rewarded. But what happened to me? Is she?
Don't worry. She made them pay.
Oversee. was unable to extract much from this one. He was well trained. Feeding him his former companion elicited mostly useless sounds and mess. I'll try again tomorrow unless he becomes violently deranged, in which case I'll have little choice but to put him down.
Leave.
Brother Pradcliffe, you were charged with surveillance of the Birchhaven district and surrounding estates. Travel there immediately and report all findings to the office of the High Overseer. If any signs of organized heresy are uncovered, send for additional support. Do not attempt to handle the situation alone. Remember, the strictures need will not fail.
No! Don't make me eat anymore!
What happened to you?
I denounce the oracles. Oracles. They saw. The Caldwell girl is the key. The girl in the painting.
Where's Delilah?
Well, aren't you smart to get away from...
Okay. Now, seems to trigger the witch to come in here. I'm trying not to mess with any of them because the witch outside said you regenerate mana slightly faster. That's good. You know, that probably doesn't matter. Yeah, I guess I'll unequip now. That's certainly helpful. Surprised that they're not teleporting around more. Fine with it, but... Got how many runes? 8? Guess I can move around faster. And we'll get this just to have it, I guess. Painting of the possession target must be positioned above the altar. After preparing the ritual, the performer must lay on the altar. If the ritual has been prepared correctly, the performer will then enter into the body of the subject of the painting. Warning, the subject of the painting must be the possession target. Any other painting may trap the performer of the ritual. Oh hey, that means if I take a different painting, switch it out, trap her in the painting. Seems like it might be a good idea. What's that?
The quality of the air is pristine. I wish you could have brilliant colors. The brushwork is magnificent.
Dies.
This portrait was only the beginning. Delilah extinguished the girl's spirit.
Where would one get another painting? Is the question. Where I was before.
And who might this be, I wonder?
Uh-oh. They're not gonna make it easy for me to get. Of course, she got stuck in the doorway. Alright, I'm just waiting for her to turn around so I can move through there.
Are we to watch Lady Delilah paint tonight? Oh yes, my dear. Oh yes.
Don't see anybody up here. Trap there. And another trap.
It pains me that I cannot be at Delilah's side during the final moments of the ritual. She's alone. What if something goes wrong? Who will help her? Doesn't it worry you?
I'm gonna save just in case they teleport behind me.
You underestimate our great lady's resourcefulness. She is not alone. Not entirely.
The statues. Of course.
They're more than statues. She's put her will in them, and in the void their power is much greater. Do not fret, sweet Tilda. Lady Delilah needs you to be strong and steadfast. This is no time to wilt like a summer daisy.
I won't. Forgive me, sister. You're right.
Okay.
One of my dear sisters has wandered away from here.
I need to read the note down there. Okay, she's up here now. And she teleported behind me.
And this be
Brunhub came to me last night while I was in my studio in the West Wing finishing the ritual painting of young Lady Emily. She informed me that one of our girls allowed herself to get caught interrogated at Cold Ridge Prison. Nevertheless, it seems Dowd was oblivious to my plan. I need to find another painting or something. Maybe. Not quite sure where that would be. Maybe in the studio. It's a dead end.
join us for a swim later, please. I'm sick of hearing about it.
What other painting would there be, though? Yeah, I can just grab one of the random paintings. Be careful, though. other way out. This is where I first came in at. Dead end. Where was the studio at?
Please.
What happened to you?
I denounce the oracles. Oracles. They saw. The Caldwell girl is the key. The girl in the painting.
Where's Delilah?
Sisters, over here! What might this be?
Uh-oh. Those don't seem like paintings I could use. Library key needed. I can get rid of the door, I just don't want to do it that way. It will definitely draw attention. I saw me there for a second. Need to let them chill out for a second. Then I'll try to go there. What could be?
One of my dear sisters has wandered away from here.
You know what? I'm gonna just deal with them quickly. Waiting for them to turn around. I want to let me grab her. There. Now I can look around a little bit. Not by much. Dog is still very much third. Gee, that's the key for the door that I was trying to find. Western Wing key. Is that for this story? No. I'm assuming they count as kills if you mess with the dogs. That seemed to work, I guess. No, it just comes back. There's something I've got to be missing here. See any objective markers or anything that looks like a painting? Well, there's got to be a way into the West Wing. Place certainly is confusing. Where have I not been? That's the way I came in from. The front door, right? Yeah.
Yes, of course, my love.
I've done non-lethal on every mission so far. Can't just give up on this one. I'm almost positive that there is something I'm missing. Just not sure what. I had bad luck all around.
Dice.
There's
It's a little hard to tell which direction's west, too. Especially since there's no compass. Oh, let me pause for a moment. Dropped my phone earlier. Figured I'd pick it back up.
someone who's not supposed to be here.
Yeah, that's me. Don't worry about that, though.
Watch for his shadow. Listen.
So if I place the painting, or the lantern down in here, what is that gonna do? Exactly. Alright, we'll save here by placing the lantern down, because I'm kind of at a loss here. I'm not quite sure what else I could do. If anything.
You have many talents, Dowd, and they've served you. Delilah's talents are quite different. She creates images, but she does more. She captures spirit. She insinuates her will into her subject, whatever it is. We're witnessing her masterpiece, and perhaps yours as well. I gave you Delilah's name, and you followed it to this moment. You see now what hangs in the balance. Emily's life, Delilah's ambition, an empire in the act of crumbling. In your long life, I've rarely seen you act with such consummate grace. I give my marks sparingly, and I don't play favorites. But I will watch this with unusual attention.
Oh. This is interesting. I guess I'm just gonna jump in there. I feel like this is gonna go well.
The void. Time to see what you've really got, Delilah.
Oh boy. We're in the void. Means if she's in the void. Got some statue. Be careful of those. The statues will spot me, I'm sure.
Would any painting work for Delilah's ritual? I wonder, this painting might be useful.
Yeah, I've got the painting. Now,
Daughter of listening call,
swap it
heir
out.
to the Empire of the Isles. I call out to you from the void. I call you with ochre from Morley, carmine beetle shells.
How do I do that without getting spotted by the statue?
Zirconian lazurite, viridian bile. The tones of your flesh I tempered with Pandician chalk. The same loom that spun the fabric of your dresses made this canvas. I made my brushes from the hairs of your own scalp. Emily, You cannot ignore me. My power is too deep. My reach too long.
Okay, let's save again. Moving away, so I could probably warp down there now.
Brush touches paint. Brush touches canvas. Brush touches void. And now I see you, Emily Caldwell. I breathe your breath. I can feel what you do. The bright mornings in the pub. I feel the cold night air of the ruin where you sleep. And the stink of the river. Image strikes the eye. Eye touches the mind. Mind touches the world. Your love for Corvo Attano and your lost mother. For your caretaker, Callista. I feel your fear in the night. Your hunger to learn. To become someone important. My hunger too. My fear. You are becoming mine. We are nearly finished. Close your eyes, Emily. Sleep forever. Feel the void open beneath you. Make room for me. Give in to me, Emily. Give in to me now. Paint flows. Blood flows. Life goes. Out with the old, in with the new. You've lived in these bones long enough, sweet young thing. Finished. It is complete. I am... What's happening? This is all wrong! What am I becoming? Outsider blood!
Well, you should have turned around and made sure before you did all that.
Go!
Bye. Well, that's taken care of now. Or taken care of, not tooken. Taken. Mr. Rune, missed 2 bone charms, but that's fine. I did get through it non-lethal. Found the Bridgemore crypt, avoided triggering any traps, trapped Delilah Copperspoon. Didn't kill anyone, ghost never detected. Chaos low.
No one will ever know exactly what it took to save Emily Caldwell from a living death as Delilah's puppet. No one except the outsider, who watches everything and thinks his own dark thoughts and speaks to few in any generation. I've learned that our choices always matter. To someone. Somewhere. And sooner or later, in ways we can't always fathom, the consequences come back to us. I came from Serkonos to Dunwall as a boy. Made my living as a killer. One of the few who've heard the outsider's voice. I murdered an empress, but saved her daughter, who will one day rule the Empire. Those were my choices. I'm ready for what comes.
Oh, it's Corvo.
I have one more surprise for you. I asked for my life. When I killed your empress and took her daughter, something broke inside me. Now I want nothing but to leave this city and fade from the memory of those who reside here. I've had enough killing. So my life is in your hands. Make your choice.
You make an eloquent plea for a man with innocent blood on his hands. It's a shame Corvo doesn't know the real story, isn't it? How in these last days you passed through Coldridge Prison like a shadow, dared the tangles of Dunwall's underworld, and walked out unscathed, outwitted one of the greatest witches in a generation, all with consummate care and skill. How you saved Emily Caldwin, daughter of the Empress, first of her name, and no one will ever know. But how does it end for Dowd, the hired killer, the murderer, the savior of the Empire? It's up to Corvo now.
Happens. He let me. He didn't get me. Haha. I bet you that's because of the low chaos. Because I bet you if I wouldn't have done low chaos, he would have just got me. Oh, there's the credits. We did it. That's all the DLC's done for this game. Now we can play Dishonored 2 and Dishonored Death of the Outsider. Dishonored 2 is quite a bit more interesting with some of the powers and upgrades. And there's also New Game Plus on that one, I believe. As well as just, you know, better graphics and stuff because it came out later. But this game looks great for how old it is. Also, I'm going to skip because of the music. Oh, there's another cutscene. Alright. Yeah, this game looks great, though, for how old it is on PC. It's pretty good graphics. The reflections and stuff look pretty good. Now, you can tell that some of the textures are a little old, worn out looking, but for the most part, it looks really good. Especially for how old it is. But like I was saying, all the DLCs are completed on this, so now we can move on to Dishonored 2, which will be the next thing that I'm going to stream, probably. I'm waiting on Subnautica Below Zero to get some updates before I stream it again. But as always, I hope you guys enjoyed the stream, and if you did, please leave a like, and if you're not subscribed, please do that as well. Plenty more content that will be made. We got all of Dishonored 2, Dishonored Death of the Outsider, we got Subnautica 2, and many, many other games. So I hope to see you all in the next one.